Welcome to my channel, Light-Minded. Today's video is all about self-love, how to love yourself right now. So we're all capable of loving ourselves. So for some people, it is a little bit more difficult than for other people. We don't have to lose weight to love ourselves. We don't have to wait for that partner to come in to love ourselves, guys. We can love ourselves right now. So the way that you support yourself, you nurture yourself, is very important to how you feel, how good you feel. When you feel good, you naturally attract good things into your life. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So the first tip is stop comparing yourself to other people. There's really no need to do that, and it's really not healthy because you are unique. There is no one else on this planet like you. That is amazing. That is a blessing. So comparing yourself to other people isn't going to make you feel better. It isn't going to make you feel good about yourself. So that is one way to increase your self-love for yourself. When you're able to make that shift from comparing yourself or your life to other people, it gives you that energy back. You're able to take your power back so you can focus on you and your journey and what you want to attract into your life. The second tip is don't worry about other people's opinions. Like, so what? You know, honestly, I feel like everyone is just trying to figure out this thing called life. We're all down here as spiritual beings having a human experience to learn. So you need to figure out what works for you, because what works for you may not work for someone else, and that's okay. So you can look and see what other people are doing so you can gain some type of inspiration, like, ooh, like I might want to try that. That method may work for me. That is completely fine. Remember, if you're being positive or you're being constructive, you are on the right track. But as far as worrying about what other people are thinking, if it's tearing you down, if it's making you feel sad, if it's making you feel less than, then that's something you want to work through so you can release those expectations of other people's opinions. So you know those horses and how they put the blinders like on their eyes? I'll probably insert a picture right here so you know what I'm talking about. But envision yourself like that. When it comes to people's opinions and they're like, oh, you're doing this wrong or you're doing this right, put on your blockers, put on your blinders, right? When you put on your blinders, that will give you the power to focus on yourself, focus on your journey, focus on your happiness. What makes you happy? Focus on what makes you happy. Right? Because focusing on other people's opinions and other people's thoughts is only going to cause a blur. It's only going to cause friction in how you feel about yourself and your happiness. So put your blinders on and focus on what makes you feel good. Focus on what makes you feel happy. This is going to increase your self-love, your appreciation. Guys, a lot of people do not know themselves. A lot of people do not know how to love themselves. You know, so whenever you spend time with yourself and you love yourself, you're able to create that self-love. So another tip is don't be afraid to let go of toxic people from your life. If you have people in your life that are tearing you down, that aren't supporting you, that aren't taking responsibility for their actions, but you're working on yourselves, you're really going to need to have a deep heart-to-heart with yourself of who is really supporting you? Who is really loving you? You know, you having toxic people in your life, whether it's family, whether it's friends, a lot of times people will attach the amount of time that they've known someone to the value of the friendship, right? When it comes to love, love is conditional. You know, we need to look at relationships for what they are right now. What is that person providing you? Are they hurting you? Are they loving you? Are they supporting you? So don't be afraid of releasing people from your life. Just remember, when you're saying yes to other people, sometimes you're saying no to yourself. That could be saying no to your happiness. That could be saying no to your peace. So don't be afraid to release certain people from your life that no longer serve you. So another tip is accept the fact that everyone is not going to like you. And guys, that is okay. We are all different, right? Some of us like chicken, some of us like steak, some of us don't like meat at all. That is fine. Now, I completely understand that for some people, people pleasing and doing things for other people to please them is very impactful in their life. And that is something that you may need to work on, maybe doing some type of journaling exercises, saying that I release A, B, and C. The sooner that you accept the fact that everyone may not like you, the more that you can be comfortable with yourself, the more that you can love yourself, the more that you can be your authentic self. So remember, focus on your happiness, focus on feeling good, and it's okay if everyone doesn't like you. It's okay. You can tell yourself that is okay. Whenever you're putting up healthy boundaries, whenever you're protecting your energy and someone says, hey, I don't like that, think about it. They don't like certain things because it inconveniences them. But if you're protecting your energy, if you're valuing your time, if you're valuing yourself, it sounds like a personal problem. So make sure that you're just putting yourself first, because the most important relationship that you have is with yourself. And I know you may have people say, oh, that's selfish, you're being selfish. It is what it is. If someone's saying that you're being selfish, tell them, thank you, I know, I love myself. Because there are those people that will take certain things like you loving yourself, you protecting yourself, you putting up healthy boundaries, and they will try to use it against you. Well, don't you love me? You know, you should do this because it'll make me happy. So remember to put your blinders on, like the horse picture right here. Remember to put your blinders on and focus on, you know, yourself. Focus on your journey. Focus on feeling good. Focus on feeling happy. Because while you're on your journey of improving yourself, of loving yourself, you're naturally gonna attract people that love you in your life. But at the same time, you may see that certain friends, certain family members slip away because you love yourself. That doesn't mean that you should settle just because people don't agree with you loving yourself. Another tip is practicing gratitude. Guys, I love gratitude so much. In the mornings, at night, during the day, whenever you practice gratitude, you could be grateful for your body. You could be grateful for the hot water. You could be grateful for your beautiful home. Whatever you're grateful for, that is letting the universe know that you want more of those things in your life. Expressing gratitude is scientifically proven to make you feel better, make you feel happier, make you feel good. There's a lot of different benefits. So if you're feeling down, practice gratitude. If you're feeling up, practice gratitude. It's one of the easiest ways to increase your vibration and increase your energy. And it's also a great way to improve your self-love. The next tip is celebrate your wins. Every day, write down anything little or big of wins that you had. I mean, it could be something little as you got up and washed your hair. For some people, washing their hair is a task. I know before I cut my hair, it was definitely a task. So celebrate yourself. At the end of the day, or whenever it resonates with you, sit down and think about the day that you have. What did you accomplish? What was good about your day? How were you productive? What did you do that made yourself feel better? Maybe you went to the gym. Maybe you took a walk. Maybe you meditated. But celebrating your wins really affirms to yourself that you're doing a good job. It makes you feel good. It makes you celebrate yourself. We typically celebrate ourselves very rarely. Birthdays, maybe a promotion. Guys, why can't we celebrate ourselves every day? It's gonna make you feel good. So make sure you're celebrating yourself. Make sure you're writing down your wins, no matter how big or small. That can really change your thought pattern. That can really change your mindset, and you can really attract a lot of blessings into your life by celebrating yourself. Another tip is take care of your body. And now this practice is gonna look different for everyone. Some of us aren't physically able to go to the gym and work out. I understand that. But we can all take care of our body, whether that is taking a spiritual bath, maybe sitting out in the sun for 5 minutes and sun gazing, just being outside in nature. For others of us, we can, set goals to walk 2 to 3 times a week. This could be for exercise to lose weight. For others of us, this could just be to clear our mind and, really take care of our mental health. Meditation is really good for clearing your mind as well. But make sure you guys are taking care of your body. Your body is important. Your body is your temple. When you take care of your body is going to take care of you. It's not only with the physical activities, but it's with the mental activities. Because when we think negatively, when we don't love ourselves, when we hate ourselves, when we're thinking negative thoughts, that puts a toll on your body. It creates illnesses. It makes you feel bad. So it's really important for you to take care of your body, to love your body. There's a good exercise that I really like, is that either in the morning or any times throughout the day when you're able to go and look in the mirror. It's very difficult for some people to look in the mirror. Some people feel very uncomfortable with looking at themselves. But in the morning, the first thing when you see yourself, no makeup, you haven't brushed your teeth yet, say some positive things about yourself. Good morning, beautiful. You look beautiful this morning. Today is going to be an amazing day. You know, think of things that make you feel good, like, oh, your hair looks beautiful, like when you're getting dressed. Think of a few things that you could say in the mirror to yourself, looking at yourself. Now, at first, it may feel a little uncomfortable for some of you, but as you do this activity, it will get easier and easier, and you will actually start to believe it. So that is a wonderful activity to increase your self-love. Another tip is put yourself first. If your cup is empty, how are you going to fill other people's cups? That is if you're a mother, if you are a sister, if you are a daughter, if you are a husband. Make sure you're taking breaks. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. That is the most important thing. You are the priority. The most important relationship that you have is with yourself. I know sometimes there's this notion in society that you should put others first, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't take care of other people. All I'm saying is you should take care of yourself the best as you can so that you can take care of other people. You don't want to get too run down and tired to the point where the universe or your body or your immune system makes you sit down and take a break. So try to do different things to put yourself first to ensure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of your family and everyone else around you. The more that you love yourself, the more that you attract love into your life. You'll have those supportive relationships that say, hey, go ahead, you deserve a break. And sometimes it takes you saying that to yourself before others say it to you. So make sure you're taking breaks and make sure you're putting yourself first. So the last tip is be kind to yourself. We all make mistakes, which I like to call those lessons, right? Because mistakes has a negative connotations to it, and lessons is more of a, I can learn from this. Make sure you're speaking to yourself kindly. Make sure you're not speaking to yourself negatively or tearing yourself down. Those negative thoughts can turn into physical ailments. It can turn into stress. It can turn into different things that make you physically and mentally not feel good. So make sure you're speaking kindly to yourself. You could use affirmations. You can use journaling as a technique to speak more positively to yourself. Really just being aware of your thoughts. You know, take a few days and really be aware. Set your intentions. Today I'm going to be aware of my thoughts. Spirit, please help me be aware of my thoughts. Take note when you notice those negative thoughts come in. You can either make this a writing exercise and take a negative thought and rewrite it to make it positive, or you can affirm to yourself, that's not true. All the thoughts that pop into your head, you don't have to accept them as true. Law of assumption, you assume what is true. So if you're noticing certain negative thoughts keep popping in your head, you can correct those thoughts so you don't continue that cycle. So becoming aware of your thoughts just allows you to be aware if you're thinking positively or if you're thinking negatively, because some people just live life. They allow life to live them and they're not living their life. They're not taking their power back. Everything that we have in our life is based off of what we attracted. What you see in your reality is just a mirror of your thoughts, is a mirror of what you assume to be true. If there's certain things in your life that you don't like, that you want to be different, then assume something else to be true. You are the creator of your reality. So I hope that these self-love tips help you all. I hope that you guys really take it serious and start now to love yourself, because you don't have to wait. You can literally make the choice to start now. So I'm wishing you guys love and abundance, and till next time.